me, Fashion Coder, and we are here to talk about liquid loans today. So I'm going to bring up the website and we will go from there. Okay, a couple of things before we dive into this. This is not financial advice. This is me as a previous software developer and currently a businesswoman in tech, going through and reading it and just seeing what it is. So do your own research, look into it yourself, and then you can decide if it's going to be something that you get for yourself. Okay, so liquidloans.io is where you're going to find it. It's a 0% interest-free DeFi liquidity for, and then this comes in and changes what it is. It's literally for everything. So I do want to go into, let's see, if we go to knowledge and then learn, it brings up this tab. And I want to go into what decentralized finance is because I know that some people might not know what that is. So it's called decentralized finance, or DeFi, and it is a new financial technology which enables peer-to-peer interactions on public blockchains such as Ethereum and PulseChain. DeFi removes the control that banks and institutions have on financial products and services such as lending, generating yield, trading, and earning. So that's what DeFi is, and that's what this liquid loans goes into. Also, there's a lot of other things on this website, so definitely go in and look because it's like a blog, right, where you can go in and there's different questions and it goes into each of those things. So that's through the learn tab. I do want to scroll down just a little bit on this page. Here's what that interface will look like. Here's a couple of things that we'll talk about later. I did want to go over the key benefits to this super quick. So there's the interest-free borrowing, low collateral ratio, it's immutable, non-custodial, there's no admin keys, it's governance-free, the algorithmic monetary policy, it has censorship resistance, hard price floor, and growth incentives. So like even just the censorship resistance, like that's because of DeFi, which is awesome. So that's something really cool. You can also scroll down and see some other things. We'll go over these 4 capabilities in a little while. I highly recommend going and watching this video that they have in this corner right here. It seriously, it helped me a lot. And it helped me make the chart, the flow chart that I'm going to show you soon. Okay, so if you come back up and let's see, which one's this? Oh, okay. So if you come back up and click on this company, and then, was it resources? I feel like it was documents, one sec. Oh, it was knowledge. So knowledge, it'll bring up this page. And on this page, this is seriously so great. So if you want to learn more in depth of what it is, it goes through it all in all of these documents right here on the side. So it goes through this video. It also has, a frequently asked questions video. So that might be a good one to watch as well. And then on the side, it goes into all the different things, just more in depth. So this is one of the functions that you can do, and it's borrowing. And so it gives you why, what, and then just answers other questions as well. So that's a great resource. Also on the page, if you don't know what PulseChain is, you can come in under company, go to PulseChain, and it'll bring up this website. And it goes into what PulseChain is as well as who Richard Hart is. So that's awesome. And then if you want to see about us, you can come in and see their team and who they are, what they've done. They're a very, very cool team. And then I'll actually read the protocol to us in a second. So go to liquidloans.io, and that is where you are going to be able to find that information. So I was still kind of confused after watching the video and after just going through the different documents and everything, just because I couldn't really see it in my head. I was I know that there's a couple of different ways you can do this, a couple of different things that you can get involved in with liquid loans, but I was I need to make a flow chart so I am able to really understand what it is. So I did, and I'm going to share it with you today. So what their protocol is, what their mission is LiquidLoans' core purpose is to support the creation, growth, and adoption of a more secure, trustless, and decentralized financial infrastructure that is community-owned and brings greater stability and transparency to the PulseChain ecosystem. Love autocorrect. That's supposed to be trustless. But there, in the 4-minute video that you can watch, it talks about how there are 4 different journeys that you can take. So borrow, earn, stake, and redeem. And there's a token and a coin that you can get from it. So USDL is the stable coin, which is the LiquidLoans stable coin. So USDL, and then the loan token is something that you can get to be able to earn rewards on, and you earn it like as a reward. So let's go through these different journeys, and I will explain it to the best of my ability of how I understand it, because I do feel like I understand these 4 different things pretty well now, especially since I made the flowchart. So the first journey is you borrow, and then you turn it into personal use. So take a loan against your existing Pulse. To do this, you deposit your Pulse into a contract called a vault, which mints the USDL. So you get USDL for putting your Pulse in this vault. And the minimum collateral ratio is 110%. It's highly recommended to have a collateral ratio of greater than 150%. That's what they recommend. And there is a one-time borrowing fee of 0.5 to 5%. And so it just depends on the demand at that moment of what that fee will be. But what you do is you put your Pulse in, you get USDL for it, and then what happens is you're able to use that USDL for personal use. So you take it out, and basically like it's with any other coin that you take out. Like you could use it for down payment, you could buy a computer, you could buy new shoes. Like it's personal use. So that is the first journey that you can go on through them. The second journey is you borrow and you earn. So back to the first journey, like borrowing is going to be the same throughout all of them. So first, borrow against Pulse and receive USDL. And then you become a stability provider. So you use the USDL to provide stability to the LiquidLoans ecosystem. And by doing that, you earn the loan token. So you put in Pulse, you get USDL. You use your USDL for stability, and you get loan tokens back. So it's kind of like in, out. And so you earn the loan token through liquidation events, and liquidations redistribute the liquidated Pulse to existing stability holders in promotion to the amount of USDL they have in the stability pool. So I'm not really going to go over liquidations in this video, but you do have to know that you can get your Pulse liquidated. You have to follow certain criteria, and you have to make smart decisions when taking out these loans, because if you don't do certain things, your Pulse will be liquidated. And that's how some people will earn the loan token, is through these liquidations. And there's other ways too. Like, this is just a quick overview. So go in, do more research on the liquidations. I think it'll make more sense to me once I actually do it. So I haven't gone into that really at all. And then there's a possibility to have 10 to 30% APR. So since it's not launched yet, we don't know. They don't know, but that's what they're guessing that will be. Okay, so that's journey 2. Journey 3, so you borrow, you earn, and you stake. So borrowing and earning are the same as the 2 journeys before. So first, you borrow against your Pulse and you receive USDL. Second, become a stability provider and earn loan tokens. And then third is you stake those loan tokens. So that's pretty straightforward. A lot of people have done staking before, and so it's just classical staking of the loan tokens. So their estimate is that it will be greater than 20% APR, and then the earnings come from the borrowing and redemption fees. So that's not from the liquidations at all. It's just from those fees. So that one's pretty straightforward. You still go through those steps, and then you're able to stake the loan tokens that you get. And then journey 4 is you borrow earn, stake, so you do all three of those things again. And then the last step is redeem. So you borrow against your Pulse and you receive USDO. You become stability provider and then you earn loan tokens. You stake those loan tokens and then you're able to redeem. So to redeem Pulse, you provide USDL. So for every 1 USDL, it equals $1 of Pulse. And redeeming is very beneficial to the system because it allows the Pulse holder to extract value and helps keep the USDL pegged in the market. So that's an also great journey to go through. But each of those are different journeys that you can take, and these are them set out very straight. So go in, look at LiquidLoans, look into the liquidation, look into their company, about us, look into their documentation. There's a lot there. And there are a lot of videos on YouTube too of people going over what liquid loans are. This is just a brief overview of what you can do and some of the benefits for it. But LiquidLoans is going to be a cool project, and I really hope it succeeds because I think it's going to do great. Well, everyone, please have a wonderful day. I will see you all later. Also, like and subscribe. It always helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.